Hello, Gemini. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. I hope you're having a good day today. So today what we're going to be doing is a love reading for singles, single people looking for love. So if this is not the case for you, please move on. I did the couples or people in relationships love reading last week. And this week I'm focusing solely on single people. So if you're single and if this does not resonate with you, please just move on. Go to the next reader, all right? So thank you so much. And let's get this started. So Gemini, single people looking for love. Gemini, single people looking for love. Oops, Gemini, single people looking for love. Oops, Gemini, single people looking for love. Okay, here we go. Gemini, single people looking for love. The You Now card is the Fool, and this is the bad fool for me, so anyways, I'll talk about that in a minute. The person that you need is the Queen of Pentacles. The kind of love that you need is the Queen of Pentacles. The obstacle is the Hangman. What you need to express is the Lover's card. The advice is the Magician. And the outcome, not the outcome, but the how and where will you find love is the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. Okay, so Seven of Swords is, someone who's lying, cheating, generally speaking, but it could also be that you are deceiving yourself. It's a card of, self-deception, or someone else is doing this to you. Or it could be that you need to manage this all by yourself. That you're trying to manage this all by yourself. But you need, Seven of Swords could be that. There's 7 swords to carry, but he can only take 5. Usually in the typical deck, he leaves 2 behind because he's trying to do it all by himself. So it could very well be that you're trying to manage this situation all by yourself, and maybe you need assistance. But anyways, let's go dive into this. The You in the Now position is the Fool's card, which the Fool is going on to a new direction. But in this case, it's my negative Fool, and it's asking you to be careful because, look, if you're that Superman and you're leaping off that ledge and your wings aren't working properly, you'll end up falling in that fire. So you got to be careful of your actions here. Make sure that everything's to par, and before taking that leap, before going on to that new venture, make sure that you've checked or vetted that person out properly. I would do that first. All right. Second is the kind of love that you need. You need someone who's, financially secure, someone who's grounded, someone who's, it could be somewhat of an earth sign, because this is associated with earth, or it could be someone that's very nurturing, someone that's knowledgeable, and it's a queen, but it doesn't need to be applicable only to a female. It could be applicable to a male as well, a male energy. So just so you know, it's someone that is wealthy, nurturing. I would say someone with higher education or some level of instruction, right? From a skilled work of some kind that they're doing, like they have technical skills that they've had to learn somewhere. It doesn't have to be a university degree, college degree. It can be anything from a specialized skill individual. It could even be someone who's working in healthcare. Because I'm seeing this with this card today for some reason. Healthcare. Anyways, having said that, the obstacle at the moment is you're in the Hangman position. You're taking a break. And this is basically you doing this to yourself. And maybe you're taking a step back because you want to take that leap, but I think deep down you know that you're not sure. You need to really refocus and see the situation from a different perspective. And that's what you're having a tough time with, is doing that exercise. And the possibility is that what you need to express is the Lover's card, and the Lover's is your card, right? So it could mean that you need to express yourself. You need to literally be clear in your mind what it is that you want, but you need to express that adequately. If we see that as the You card, or it could be that you have choices in front of you and you need to express those choices. And maybe you need to express that to yourself, by keeping a journal of some kind, taking notes and reviewing them, analyzing them with time. Or maybe you need to express your creativity of some kind. Express your passion. Whichever way you want to see it and whichever way this applies to you. The next card out, the advice, is the Magician. Again, this is a card that you share, that you have. To me, this is, again, the advice is for you to really focus on what you want. Making it happen, right? Wishing it. So keeping a journal is probably the best thing. Put the do's and the don'ts. And then from there, focus on the do's, what you do want. Manifest them in some sort, like every night before going to bed. Think about it and ask Spirit to send you some dreams, revelation dreams, so you can see where it would lead you and towards what kind of individual. So I think that's an exercise that you need to do, because it will probably help you, because this is, like I said, is the card of you're trying to do it all by yourself, but it's probably too much. You need help from assistance from Spirit, right? Because if you don't, you won't have full clarity, and you may jump off with the wrong person. You may jump off that ledge and associate yourself with the wrong person. And you'll probably never be able to make up your mind or see clearly. Definitely, I think you need to start manifesting and keeping a journal on this, Gemini. Okay, so where and how would you find this person? Well, this is the Wheel card. The Wheels card is usually associated with luck, or things turning into your favor. I don't know. Maybe you go to a casino. However, right now the casinos are all shut down in my area. So, or maybe it's you're having some kind of a event. Whenever events are going to be happening again, and it's kind of like one of those gambling nights or card table nights. That's not an official casino, but an event like that, because it talks about luck as well. Or it could be simply because it's also associated with Sagittarius. It could be during Sagittarius season how you're going to find this person, and it's through doing something different. Going someplace different that you probably don't usually go to a new event, a new place, a new person. You're trying something new. You're on a new path, and you're meeting this new person then. I don't get much clarity from that card. Let me just pull another one. I'm going to just take the deck here. Just keep shuffling. Well, boy, okay. Yeah, pardon me. Okay, so 2 cards came out. So the one that came out, and this is usually the 6 of Pentacles. I see this as my volunteering card. Okay, so in this kind of deck or in this kind of action, this is where you're giving a lot. So you're giving some of your time. If not money, you're giving some of your time. So I think it's through a volunteering event you're going to be participating in that you're going to meet this person. And this is my Virgo card, so it could very well be, like I said, an earth sign, a Virgo. Could possibly be someone from Virgo. September. All right, I like this. Okay, so let's pull a butterfly card for you, Gemini. It'll be this one. Okay, it says spiritual growth. So maybe you have some spiritual growth to do. And I kind of see that here too, yeah, spiritual growth, because you do need to work on yourself and look at things from a different perspective. But if you're engaging in volunteering, I'm going to put the card there because volunteering is actually very valuable for spiritual growth. I've never heard of anyone doing any kind of volunteering work where they found that it was draining emotionally as such. Is more enlightening to them, being able to give some of their time and energy to a good cause, right? So yeah, I associate that with that. So volunteering, I think, is the big message here for you. Okay, so here's another message. It says, if you let yourself be successful, you shall be successful. That's very, very good. So yeah, I see this here as well with the wheels card. The wheel will turn. You're going to attend an event, and by doing so and having manifested, right, you're going to meet this individual. So you need to think of it as being successful, manifesting and focusing on the positive, and not, like, I remember what I said, what you do like and not the don't likes. Focus on the do likes. That way you'll attract that, okay? Okay, now for last message is the I Ching card. And this speaks for obstacles and possible outcomes. So there's two cards. I'm going to take the top one. Okay, so we've got the card number 43. And I have to read these in the book. So 43 speaks for breakthrough, resolution. Awesome. And you kind of see that through that that art on the card. The person is, standing on their tippy toes, it kind of looks like to me, and arms in the air. They're successful, they're victorious. Okay, so here's what it says. Breakthrough, resolution. Unfavorable forces lose their influence, and you can achieve a breakthrough, but you must act resolutely and perhaps even uncompromisingly. Admit to your intentions and aims. Fight hard, but keep smiling. Violence and hatred are beneath you. Should you succumb to negative emotions, those very forces which you are fighting against will take hold of you. Focus on the positive. That's what the cards were saying here. Focus on the positive, definitely. Be careful not to project your own mistake onto other people. Your environment always holds the mirror up to your own behavior. And it is absolutely necessary that the fruit of your own actions will be reaped by you alone. Okay, so we did have the Seven of, it's gone now, but the Seven of Swords up here, trying to do things on your own. It's telling you, though, that your fruits will be on your actions and, reaped by you alone. And I do see that, you got to be careful here because, you don't want to take the wrong choice, the wrong path. So just stay in the light, stay in the positive, and then whatever success you will have from that will provide you success, right? All right, so now we're going to look at a possible outcome card, and I'm going to, there's 6 possibilities for and I Ching is all of these lines of change. Usually works with 2 cards, but with 2 cards it means there's possible outcomes, and I don't want to bring confusion in this reading, so I'm using a die, and whatever number comes up is the line I'm going to read for the outcome, okay? So line number 6, it says, it would seem as if the problems have been overcome. Nevertheless, something remains from which new difficulties will certainly grow. You should therefore not relent to your determined struggle against all negativities. Interesting. So stay positive. That's what it says, Gemini. Although things are starting to move, things are going to start changing. Don't go back to the negative. Stay in the positive, definitely. Especially if you do some volunteering here. you're going to grow spiritually, and it's going to keep you in that mindset, which I really like. All right, I'm going to leave it with that, Gemini, because there's so many possibilities, right? But definitely I see volunteering and keeping positive, and making sure that you do some of that spiritual growth in order to find the love of your life, who could possibly be a Virgo or another air sign. Another earth sign. An earth sign, basically, I shouldn't say. All right, so thank you so much, Gemini. And if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, click on the subscribe button and then click on the bell notification. You'll be notified next time I upload a video. Thank you so much, Gemini. Have a good one.